As the 2024 Paris Olympics wind down, we're looking ahead to the 2028 Summer Games. They're going to be in LA.
Matt Renew won't be getting as many frequent flyer miles
No,
for
he
that
won't.
trip. Matt's in Paris for us tonight, and Matt, Paris did some things differently with their Olympic Games, and LA's going to follow their lead in some ways.
You're right, Kyle and Kim. Good evening. Namely by hosting an Olympics without having to build a whole lot of new venues. In fact, like Paris, LA will use a lot of temporary venues and a lot of existing venues, including one of the most iconic venues on the planet, a venue that's been used in 2 other Los Angeles Olympics.
In a town not well known for its history,
we are at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum.
Marina Fote,
assistant to the general manager,
says the Los Angeles Coliseum is as historic as a sports facility gets.
Coliseum is a 100-year-old historic venue.
Not just because out front,
Piece of history.
you can see historic stones from Greece,
From the first Olympic site.
and Rome.
This stone over here is from the Roman Coliseum, which is what the Coliseum was built to look like.
But because this 100-year-old facility has been the site of 2 Olympic Games in 1932 and 1984.
Some might be surprised to know that we've hosted 4 different athletic events in the Coliseum. The first one being track and field, the second one being equestrian events. We've also hosted gymnastics here and field hockey.
And will be used again in 2028 when LA hosts its 3rd Olympics.
We are so excited to be hosting a 3rd Olympic Games here in 2028.
And while this massive venue
Capacity is 77,500 in here.
has been renovated over the years,
We have a beautiful new scholarship club tower, luxury suites, a new press box.
the LA Memorial Coliseum's a national historic landmark that looks as it did a century ago.
We were very careful to preserve this landmark as it stood 100 years ago.
And Marina says in 2028, we'll continue to make history.
There really is just so much history here.
Such a cool facility. Before the 2028 Olympics, they'll have the 2026 FIFA World Cup matches around Los Angeles, and they might even use that Coliseum for the opening ceremonies. We're still sort of waiting for those plans to come together. But reporting from the 2024 Olympics in Paris, I'm Matt Renew. Kyle, Kim, you know, the use of that Coliseum with track and field be the first time in the Olympic history that track and field will be at the same venue in 3 different Olympics. So that will be pretty historic as well.
Wow, how about that? Well, when do you start working on your plans for 2028? About a week when you get back?
Kim, we just started just now. We just started working on those plans. Our first story 4 years before the Olympics.
Yeah, boss is like, if you could have that plan in the inbox before you get back from Paris, that'd be
great.
super, Matt. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Matt, thank you as always.